Ooh, you want to see that, puss? All right, so hi, Gemini. Welcome to Germinate Tarot. I did get together with Germ, and we did our videos for the first half of May, but they wouldn't load, or they were funky, or the sound was not right. So we've had trouble getting them up. So I'm just going to do the second half of May, so we have make sure we're on point. But those readings were doozies, so we might just post them just to have them because as reference. Because holy yowzers, we're doing Gypsy Witch style. And we're just going to do second half of May. Doing Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see, how many was that? You know what? Feels pertinent. Feels important. So we're going to take it. Ooh, Jimmy's. What do you got going on? All right. Got that one. And give me one more. And give me another one, please. Oh, hi. They mean business. So, overall, you have the rose. That's nice. That's, beautiful, opening up energy. Now, what is the crux of the situation here? What's the meat and potatoes about it? We have lightning, which is a sudden shock. You might see something or hear something or something's like boom and you're like, okay, didn't see that coming. Then you have the bear. It makes you protective, but with the ship, there's something at a distance. And typically there's something at a distance. And with the bear, I think it's being kept at a distance, but you still want it. It's still beautiful. So without seeing the rest of the cards, that's the vibe I'm picking up. Let's keep it going. So this side of the situation is Lion, Broken Mirror, Key. Lion is a sudden shock that you're defending yourself against. You're kind of like, yeah, you're roaring against it. Then you have the Broken Mirror, which is a change in perception. And I think that's key. I'll clarify more on that because the key is specifically like a turning point thing for me. Over on this side is the other person, or it's another facet of the situation. You have the train track with the fish. The fish's emotions, it can be your work, but the train track is literally staying on track. Like no one's going to knock you off. And you're kind of, I feel like a pushback. Like there's a big pushback. And I want to know what this key is about. If I can get one on the key, please. Get over here. The bouquet. The key is an offer. The key is physically seeing someone. And, okay, what about all this? Because I'm thinking, ooh, the wine came out again. So you have the children, which is a new beginning. You have the snake, which is more defensive energy, but it's also a woman. It's also a sexy card, too. So you have the shepherd. I am getting more defense, though, considering it's about, so you're very defensive about, this is either Gemini or someone Gemini is dealing with, very defensive about this new beginning. So you're standing back and waiting and you're watching, but it's not, is it weird? I want to say it's like you're almost watching someone else be happy. You're watching someone else kind of doing what you want to be doing. All right. What is this happiness that's popping out here? It's let's see. It's like this happy home thing. It's almost like you're, oh, it's weird for me to say it, but it's like, you have those friends that have like the Facebook feeds where it's like perfect kids, they're going on vacation, they made this beautiful meal, look at this. It's like everything, you're watching everything else seem to be cool and perfect and calm and collected. But, you're just like, come on. Like, no way. Like, no one has all their laundry done like that. I don't trust anyone that has all their laundry done. Can you tell what I've been doing all day? So then over here on the track and the fish side, I almost get that this is like, it's all Gemini because, well, they're watching all this stuff go on and there's this defensiveness. It's like, you know what? No, I'm keeping my act together over here. Almost like suck it. Like that's a bad way to put it, but it's like no. Then you have the clouds, the stork, and the eyeball. Yeah, so someone's peeping hard. Even though there's a change and it's dead. It's like you're dead to me. There's a closing. Almost like a coldness, like they got out of Dodge, but they're still up in your business if this is another person you're dealing with. And you have the crossroads and the moon. So I think, there's an intuition that maybe they know something that you don't, or maybe they know you're watching. And it's like whoever this is smart. I'm not getting underhanded. I'm getting like very aware. And they're very aware of what you're doing. And you're very aware of what they're doing. But there's no like crisscrossing action. There's no letter. There's no birds. There's no rider. It's, but the key to all this is someone making an offer. The bouquet. The key is somebody saying, here's what I think. Here's what I feel. And I'm not sure who's willing or not willing to do that. So we have the rose, which is, things could be pretty. Well, why aren't they? Oh, and there's love too. Just FYI. Son of a bug. All right. That's too many, but what is this love business about? Let's talk a little more about that, please. Okay. This happened. See, this happens so rarely, and I cleared the cards in between readings as well. Oh, I had to crack my neck on that too. The man and the woman. That happened for Taurus. So, the man and the woman. What about the man and the woman? But they have their backs to each other the way they came out. I'm just noting that. Oh, and they're holding hands because there's a meeting. There's an offer. All right, just give me one more on that. The clover. Okay. Yeah, this is the short-term Wheel of Fortune. This is the luck is switching. I think it's a surprise thing. Maybe it's like, surprise, I'm back. And you're like, where the hell did you come from? So, Gemini, I do want to find out more about this ship card and stuff because I'm not 100% on this bad boy. Okay. All right. There's the letter. So you have the bride. It's what you want. You want this communication. You want this to happen. Or maybe you have figured out what you want. But when it comes in, you're still going to be aggressive and defensive. A bear, a lion. It's just lions, tigers, bears, oh my. There's still a defensiveness to it. But I haven't gotten the lilies yet, so it's not like faded or anything. But it is like in the mix. Because like I said, you and this other person are watching each other. Even if you're not talking, you're watching. And you want to talk, but you're still, no, because you know what? I think there's a strong, sexy thing going on here. Pretty sexy, I'm just saying. So I know there's not a lot of cards left, but just give me one more, please, on this whip. Let me see if it's sexy. Okay, yeah, it's sexy. It's the ring. There's some kind of, there's resistance and friction out the wazoo on this with the pushback. I think, I think things will start moving. I don't get the meeting stuff happening from the end of May, but stuff will move. I mean, aggressive as anything, but... Oh, okay, get back here. Get back here, guys. These two want to come out. Faux show. So, wow, you have 2 3s and then the 2 of Wands. Oh, gosh almighty. Oh, okay. All right. Wow. 3 came out on the outcome, but we're taking it. Oh, and the Fool was like, no, I will be seen. You will see me. So, noted. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is, it could be third-party situation. I don't really throw that around too much, but it's a celebration. It's happiness. It's, good times. You might be throwing it back too much, or someone else is, but it's slightly indulgent, but it's a party, right? We should go back to this wine business. Maybe somebody, is having some kind of party stuff that you're seeing. The 2 of Wands it's decision time, but it's like you're weighing your options is the best way to put it. You're weighing the options before you take the action. The 3 of Pentacles is the working together, the agreeing to work together, the give and the take. There's a certain amount of balance to it because you are working towards something. The 9 of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords all came out together. So this 9 of Cups is that wish fulfillment part. The Empress is a new, fertile beginning. That's the wife, that's the mother, that's uber nurturing kind of stuff. The Ace of Swords is the truth. So, yes, I think if you get to the truth, if you get to this, whatever that lion lightning shock is and stuff, it comes out. It's just a matter of getting there. Now, I want to see what the 2 of Wands, so I want to clarify that from a decision point. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. It's balance. It's knowing who to give what and when. And it's kind of like balancing out this party energy. So let's see what the 3 of Pentacles is about. Let's find out what's going on here. So you have the Chariot, which is victory. It's riding in, baby. The 5 of Wands, though, is confusion. It's, it's everyone fighting together, but not winning. There's no coordination to it. But in this deck, it's interesting because the 5 of Wands is a solitary person who's almost not going to deal with it. They're like, y'all keep fighting. I'm going to be moving on here. I can't with you. And I think that's part of the victory is not getting into the fray. Then you have the Queen of Wands, who it's a fire sign as well. The greatest good you can do for another is not just to share your riches, but to reveal to him his own. So the Queen of Wands, fire energy, she's very action oriented. She's, taking the bull by the horns kind of style. That's a good energy to be in. It's a strong energy, or maybe this is who Gemini is dealing with, is a fire sign or something. There's a little bit of air, there's a couple wands, which lends to the whole, fire sign thing. Chariot, you got Cancer, you got Cups, which is water sign, not super strong. Yeah, but I'm getting, once the truth shakes out is when it gets cooking. But like I said, there's that pushback. And I think that's from Gemini. I think the Gemini is the pushback because you're both watching each other, but it's almost like you don't have time for it. So we're moving on to romance angels. I got kind of caught up in that there because I was like, That's a story. So I do want 3. I'm going to take 3. What do we got, babies? Chemistry. Let your friends help you. This could be the one. Okay. So you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, because y'all are staring at each other and not doing anything about it. And so let your friends help. Ask your friends, ask for and accept support from others. So, this solitary walking away thing, maybe you need to kind of swallow some pride there. And with the chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction. Well, duh, because there's a lot going on. Because there's the love, they're together up there. You have the clover coming in. We're doing the crystal deck now, baby, because we got to figure out what in the world is going on with Gemini here. I do want... Is that only 2? We'll take them. We'll take them. Because when they kind of come out together, it's, kind of like a joint thing. So you have magnesite, tourmaline, and then fluorite and topaz wanted to come out together. So magnesite is catalyst, resistant, and peace. A tourmaline is unity, love, protection. Topaz is self-realization, tranquility, and inspiration. Fluorite, spiritual peace, focus, and connection. So, magnesite, that is, need to look carefully at your motivations. Are you standing strongly in your own space, or are you allowing yourself to be affected and influenced by the problems of others? So, yeah, how I said the on track with the fish and stuff, like you just can't even be bothered with it almost. And then with the tourmaline, it is move towards unity with all things, connect with nature and the eternal cycles of life, bringing balance and wisdom. So I think there's, that unity, love, protection thing. It's get right with yourself with the balance back here with the 6 of Pentacles and stuff. That needs to happen before you can really just dive into stuff. The topaz is the path ahead becoming clearer and full of joy and peace. Work carefully, know and speak your truth. Ace of Swords. Fluorite is the spiritual peace, focus, and connection. And this one is increase in your ability to focus and achieve objectivity. Think of an issue or situation in your life to which you need to bring the power of your mind and spirit. Yeah, so like I said, I don't see the push happening in this time frame. There's a high awareness of each other and what each other is doing. The key is the offer, but I don't think it's there yet because the balancing is still in progress. So Gemini, Germ has the nerve to go on vacation. So you're probably still stuck with me for some bit of June, but we'll be talking to you either way. All right, Gemini, until then, be well.